Alright, what's up guys, it's Spiderwolf back for another Umamusume video. So today we're going to be summons for Kita's on Black. She's finally here, let's go. But with that being before we get started though, I really appreciate you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe, would really help me out, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. But before with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. Let's get to summoning. Let's see how well or how poorly these summons go. Hopefully they go well. Although it looks like we're off to a bad start with only one SR card, so that kind of sucks. Fuck. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, hey, at least we got 3 this time. No SSRs though. I got some decent ones here. Got some decent SSR cards. Fuck. I get 2 random SSRs and 20k carats. Hey, that's not too bad. Could be worse. Thank you. We're hoping for okay, maybe. All right. No. Hey, this is a good card. This is actually a really good card. If you get this max dupe here, that's a really good SR card there. Damn. All right, we're 3 10 rolls in and no SSRs here. Maybe we get a spook, please. Come on, spook me. Spook me, come on. Kiss on Black. Oh, fuck, it's gonna be nothing here, is there? Hey, there's Kiss on Black. Just not the SSR version. Awesome. Fuck. Oh, this is going from not too good to worse. Oh, hey, we finally got SSR. Okay. Hopefully, it's Kiss on Black. SSR version. Oh, you know, I was gonna say fuck, but it is Supercreek, and if you guys do notice, it is new. Okay. You know, my account might actually be a little stacked up now. You know, I got Supercreek and Finemotion because you guys don't know this account does have Finemotion, so we're looking pretty good right now. Actually, you know, we're looking. You know, I mean, ideally, right? I would like to get a couple dupes of Kitas on Black, but you know, getting a copy of Supercreek is kind of good, you know? We're looking pretty good right now. Okay. Hey, I'm not going to complain. Supercreek's a really good card, especially if you can get that duped up more. So getting my first copy is pretty huge. Oh, skip look. Come on, get some black, Fuck. Alright, man. Alright, Grass Wonder. I don't remember if Grass Wonder's that good if you get a max dupe, but not really what I'm looking for. Plus it's gut, so it's really not going to be that great for the time being. At least it's another SSR card. Just wish it was Kiss on Black. Fuck. There has to be at least one Kiss on Black card in here. Please, man. Please, at least drop me a couple or one. Preferably more than one, please. Because the card's pretty shit without multiple dupes. Okay. This is starting to hurt a little bit. Yeah, the amount of SSRs here we're getting hasn't been that great, but at least so far the quality has been decent for the most part. Let's give it a couple taps here, you know, a couple like, whoa, what does this do? Whoa, see, maybe, you know. I don't know what's gonna work. Sometimes I like doing that games where I like touching the card or whatever, see maybe that gets me a little bit of luck. But sometimes it might just do the opposite. Yep, like that. Okay. I mean, hey, you know, what is it? We got like 2 SSR cards and 20k carats so far. That's not bad. This is pretty bad though. Getting the minimum rolls. Not again. No. At least we got a spook in here. Sadly, there's only SR though. Fuck. Oh, please, man, please. Why can't I get one Kitas on Black, bro? What is this? What the fuck? I mean, hey, that's a good card. Just where are the Kitas on Blacks, man? Fuck. Okay, my hand cafe is also pretty good. Okay, that's something to do for that one, but I at least see a Kitas on Black. Prefer, you know, maybe a 3 and 1 here. Go one more. Okay, all right, just stopping halfway, huh? Just gotta stop halfway. Can't go any further, huh? Okay, sure, man. Okay, another Manhattan Cafe. That's good. That's hey, hello, Marvelous Sunday. I think that's basically max dupe at this point. Or close. I please gotta get us on Black at this point. Like, come on, bro, please. Where is she? Where is she? Come on, please. Just hit us on black. Oh, yes! Let's fucking go! Woo! Let's go. Hit us on black for the win, baby. Okay. Okay. We got one. That's good. Okay. Finally got one. All right. Too bad I can't really use that until I get multiple dupes. But hey, at least we got one finally. That's cool. That is very, very cool. I'm happy I at least got one. And so that means at least when I get enough to pity, I'll have one dupe into it, which is better than no dupe, right? Now, best case scenario, we hopefully get a couple extra copies. That would be the best case scenario here. If we could juice a couple extra copies here, that would be the best case scenario. But I mean, to be honest, for most free play players, that we already hit like the best case scenario, getting Akitas on black, at least one copy of it. Just, you know, just a couple more, please. Come on, just at least one more. At least one more Akitas on black. I'm sure we can at least hit one more. Surely, right? Surely, chat. Believe we can hit one more. As long as I see one of these transform to SSR, there's a chance. Please, come on. You know, that might be good. That might be good. Full dupes. All right, this is our last one. I think might be able to do one more after this, but I'm pretty sure this is probably the last one here. Come on. SSR Spark. SSR Spark. Please. Really, just transform. Just transform to SSR. Please, just one of these. Come on. I just need one more. I just need one of these transform. Please, man. Fuck. Okay, no, it's all right. It's all right. You know, hey, we at least. All right. So those summons, huh? Those summons are kind of crazy. Yeah, not gonna lie. Could have been a bit better. By a bit, I mean a lot better. But it wasn't completely awful, right? It wasn't completely awful. We did make it out with one Akitas on black and a Supercreek, which I didn't own. So hey, that's pretty cool. I just kind of wish I got a couple more Akitas on blacks, if I'm being honest. But I mean, hey, at least getting one before pity, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good for the most part, especially compared to other people that have done like 200 summons and no Akitas on black, or even more than that. So definitely a bit fortunate with that. Just would be cool if I could get a couple extra copies, just to at least get at least 3 away from, or I mean like 1 away from MLB. Would be kind of cool. Now, I do want to talk about this banner a little bit because there's been a bit of a controversy going on. You know, even before the banner came out, right? A lot of people were talking about like, oh, Akitas on black and all that, right? So what I want to talk about was how, you know, and if you guys did see my last video on Umamusume talking about the banner and whatnot, and should you summon and all that, you know, then you wouldn't really need to watch this part. But just in case, you know, for some of you guys who are new here, who haven't watched that video of mine, which I highly would recommend, this banner, like, you know, like many people have said, it's a great banner. You should be summoning on this banner. And yes, Akitas on black is good, but she's not a character, or she's not a card where you need where one copy will save your account, right? This is a card where you will need to MLB it. But at the same time, right, even though that is the case, some of you may know, oh, but yeah, I know I have to get MLB for it to be good. That's the problem I'm having, you know, I'm not having one copy and I haven't gotten started. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. The reason I say don't worry is because, if you guys don't know, the real reason you should be summoning on this banner is to get MLB copies of your SR cards. Like, look, I'll show you guys. So from doing my pulls on this banner, I was able to literally get Biwa here, MLB. I was able to get this Daiwa card, MLB. I was able to get this Marvelous Sunday MLB, which is a really good one. This is basically going to be your Finemotion until you get your Finemotion duped up a couple more times. I also got this King Halo, which is a really good one. It's basically like a mini version of like Akitas on black, at least better for like, you know, like a little bit, basically. So, you know, as you guys can see here, I got a lot of good cards here that are like MLB, right? And the reason like why I bring this up is because like this is the main reason why you're going to be pulling this banner. Yes, Akitas on black is great. Akitas on black is wonderful. Yes, you do need MLB for it to be worth your time. But at the same time, you can still perfectly play the game with just MLB SR cards. Like, they are good enough. They will literally, like, as long as you know how to play the game right for the most part, you know, you'll be fine with SR cards. Like even the same thing, you know, with if you did get MLB Kid of Some Black, if you know how to play the game, if you don't know how to play the game, you know, you're gonna mess up, and Kid of Some Black's not gonna be able to really help your account out that much, right? But you know, you literally just use SR cards. There's so many people that play JP that literally mention it all over like Twitter, basically, that are like, oh yeah, no, I don't know, you know, gold players shouldn't be worrying because I literally spent like 3 years playing JP, have been perfectly fine without even one copy of Kid of Some Black, just using SR cards at MLB or other cards I got along the way, and have been perfectly fine, right? So don't worry if you guys weren't able to get Kid of Some Black, or if you weren't able to get multiple dupes like I was for Kid of Some Black. Literally just use your SR cards here. Hopefully you did get at least a good couple of these MLB. Just level these up, run them. You're going to be perfectly fine. They're going to help you build up your horses better, get you those higher ranks, and yada yada yada, right, to make them stronger. So you'll be fine as long as you get these SR cards MLB. Like these will literally carry you. You'll be perfectly fine because you don't want to run these R cards. These are the ones you don't want to run for sure, right? But SR cards at least what you want to run. So yeah, you don't really need to worry about. And on top of that, we're going to be getting a bunch of like what is it, like GSSRs, which is basically like a selector for whatever like card you want, and you know, for like the SSR cards. We're going to be getting battle passes in the future, which basically will, like, for $5, supposedly for $5, you're able to get 2 SSR cards of your pick, of your choosing, and you could literally choose 2 Kid of Some Blacks for $5 if you really wanted to. However, they do have that as a free-to-play for free-to-play players, and I think you are able to get, I think, 1 per pass or 1 per 2 passes. You're able to get 1 SSR card, which is still really, really good, right? Granted, if you're a paying player, you do get, like, I think an extra 2, so you get, like, I think 3 total per pass. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. And but that will be something that we will be getting in the future. Now, I don't know when we'll be getting in the future. I think it's either it'd be up to like from 1 year to 3 years from now. So I know, kind of crazy, right? It's like, oh, well, damn, I gotta wait so long just for something like that, right? From a Kid of Some Black. But another thing to keep in mind, Kid of Some Black will be added to the standard banner. It will be added to every banner. Like all these support cards will be added to every banner coming up. So it's not like you're gonna lose your chance to like not get Kid of Some Black at all. Like it will literally still be like in every future banner. So whenever you do pull on future banners for future support cards, it'll still be an option to be pullable. So you might get a surprise spook Kid of Some Black that'll help you build towards that. Kind of like how I got a Supercreek in here. But just like as an example, right? Like you don't really need to worry about it. Kid of Some Black will eventually come to you. You will be able to get multiple dupes of it as a free-to-play player over time, as long as if you do enjoy the game, right? You do keep up with it for like the many years that it'll be like going or whatever. You will eventually get your fully duped out Kid of Some Black. It just does help if you were able to at least pull 1 copy minimum, which for most players, if you were playing since day 1, or if you kind of been playing like kind of early in the game, you hopefully did hear around that like as long as you had enough to pity at least 1 copy of Kid of Some Black, you're perfectly fine. You're able to basically like get enough copies eventually over time, and you're perfectly fine. You don't need to worry about that. But even if you don't, it's not a big deal. You can still do the same thing. You just might have to wait a little bit longer, or maybe get a little bit luckier with some like different things here and there. Or maybe if you really wanted to, if you maybe spend a little bit of cash to get those like battle passes in the future, so you can help you build towards getting that MLB Kid of Some Black. But just wanted to mention that as well. MLB like SR cards are honestly way better than zero dupe like card, SSR cards. Like this Finemotion here, it's great. I love Finemotion. It's a really good card. But at the same time, if you literally run Marvelous Sunday, since it is fully duped after him and you do level up to max, it's way better than Finemotion. Like it's genuinely way better than Finemotion because of all the buffs and everything that it does give you for like race increase, fan increase, friendship bonus, yada yada yada. It's like way more than 1 copy of Finemotion here. And even if the buffs from Finemotion are great, like the actual like unique perk it does give you, it doesn't really matter because all the buffs that you do get from a MLB like SR card is just going to be more valuable until you eventually do build that MLB Kid of Some Black, MLB Finemotion, MLB Supercreek, yada yada yada, right? Of course, there's also gonna be different situations, right, where you preferably do want to have like your own like Kid of Some Black MLB or whatever, right? So that we can run friends support cards that do have like MLB Supercreek or MLB Finemotion and yada yada yada, right? So there's also that aspect to it too, where it does make it more easier if you do have your own MLB card of like at least one of them, and that's really good at MLB, so that way you can borrow others that you are missing or whatever that aren't fully duped out, so you can run those better variants instead. So there's a bit of give and take with that as well. But even then, you don't really need to worry about it. Also, this card here, Top Gun's pretty good. However, the Manhattan Cafe one's way better actually. This one sadly is not MLB for me, but this is basically really good. This is going to be your replacement for Supercreek. So if you don't have Supercreek, or if your Supercreek is zero dupes like mine is, you would probably want to be running Manhattan Cafe, because Manhattan Cafe is going to probably be way better. Sadly though, like I did say, mine isn't fully MLB, so it's not going to be nearly as overpowered or as strong as it could be, but it's still going to be better than my no copy Supercreek, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you know, there's different cards like that here and there. Where they're going to be better or worse than others. And yeah, you know, that's pretty much about it. So overall, like I want to say, don't really need to worry about it, guys. You're going to be a-okay. Also, one last thing before I do wrap things up. There's an event going on, so make sure you guys do your careers, make sure you do your races, so you're able to do this. I literally missed out on the last 2 cards I needed to MLB the last free-to-play SSR card, so that sucked. So you just make sure you're on top of this. Plus, you know, you get some pretty good rewards, and you get some support card tickets, which you can use for Kiddos on Black. So keep that in mind. So that's another incentive to be doing this event. Also, this support card itself is actually quite good. It's actually a pretty good Guts card now. So Guts isn't really good right now. It will be better in the future, but this is going to be something that's going to be kind of like a future-proof card that's going to be pretty useful for your accounts in the future as well. Because I did see around that's actually quite good card. And yeah, you know, that's pretty much about it. You know, you do your dailies, you do your careers, you'll get this event done. Just gotta do quite a bit of grinding because that's the problem. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Let me know if there's anything I got wrong or whatever, or maybe there's like a bit more information on some things here and there for when, you know, like when we'll be able to get like easier, more accessible ways of like Kiddos on Black. And of course there'll be reruns for Kiddos on Black in the future as well. Not to mention, we're going to be getting a Supercreek specific support card banner very soon. So if you guys are interested in something like that, that's going to be coming soon. Granted, I would still recommend fully summoning here. And then, I'll be honest, if you did summon here, you probably would want to skip the Supercreek banner. Because even though it's good, if you don't have enough to really like pity, like fully like 200 pity the card, probably not worth your time to be spending any summon currency for that. Regardless though, like I said, I'm going to head on out. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. And good luck with you guys summoning. With that being said, I'm gonna head on out. Peace and take care, everybody.